I'm here with Raphael Sbarge. So what brought you to Comic-Con this year?
Brian Cooney, who obviously does this MCM Con in London and obviously many other places, but this expansion to Belfast was a new idea, and he had actually invited me to Dublin, but I was working on something else, and then he said, well, why don't you come to Belfast? I said, that sounds great. So he's a good man, and obviously has been able to really tap into a wonderful audience of people who really sort of love coming to his shows.
So what do you think of Northern Ireland so far, apart from the weather? I know the weather's terrible, of course. That's Northern Ireland. We're always like that.
Oh, I like it. I mean, I came in yesterday, I went to the Titanic Museum, and I walked around, and that was a blast. I'm going to do some more of that tomorrow, and obviously, I think on Monday I'll have some time to sort of explore some more. Looking forward.
So out of your whole career, acting career and sort of voicing career, what would be your favourite thing you've done?
Oh, there's so much. I mean, I started very young, at the age of 4, on Sesame Street, American show. Is that play here?
Yeah. I remember watching it when I was about 3 or 4. But
right. I've done lots of movies. Risky Business, people know me from. Independence Day, Pearl Harbor, My Science Project. I've done lots and lots and lots of television. This series called The Guardian with Simon Baker, and then now I'm on Once Upon a Time. I've just got a new series that's premiering actually in just a couple of days on TNT, perhaps here as well, but in the States. It's called Murder in the First. It's a Stephen Bochco show. It's a crime drama. And then Mass Effect, then a wonderful ride, 10 years doing 3 different games, and they're just gargantuan. It's a gargantuan franchise to be a part of, so that's been really remarkable. I've just been very privileged to be a working actor and to have had lots of different opportunities to do things. I've done a lot of theater as well, a lot of Broadway. Theater is sort of my passion, but at the end of the day, working in film and television has been quite exciting.
So actually, I was speaking to Courtney Taylor there, and I sort of asked her this here. So out of Mass Effect, who's your favourite character? Out of not the one you've played, but one that you've seen, you went, I like that character.
Oh gosh, I mean, I love Garrus. So, but there's so many different. I mean, it's such an enormous game, and I have to say I haven't played all the way through it. I played part of 1 and part of 3. I haven't gotten deep into it as some have. It suffice to say, it's certainly been satisfying to be just Caden. It's been pretty exciting experience.
Do you think it's important to have more conventions like this for people who do enjoy like just all sorts of things, do like different shows? Do you think it's good to have these kind of conventions? Because Northern Ireland only has QCon, it's only one convention. But this is another one that's been added on. Do you think it's important to have more conventions?
There's clearly an audience. I mean, there's a lot of people here, and a lot of people love coming out, and it means a lot to people, I think, to kind of connect the dots, to meet the people who are actually behind these shows or games and things. I think with the internet and obviously with social media being what it is, I think it's helped kind of really expand the audience for cons. I've seen a huge growth in cons over the past even 5 years. It's just been amazing. It's changed and gotten more and more and more dynamic, as it were. There's a lot of very grateful people here who are just so appreciative, keep saying thank you so much for coming to Belfast, thank you for coming to Ireland. I think that only bodes well for more cons.
So I've asked Courtney this as well. Any rumours or anything on Mass Effect 4? I know this is you probably don't know anything, but my friends would kill me if I didn't ask.
Yeah, no, right. Of course, it's a question I get asked. I mean, I know it's under development, and I think it's probably under massive secrecy. We'll see kind of what happens. I mean, I only hear what people sort of say to me. Someone said the other day they thought it was going to be a prequel. I assume it'll be a whole different universe based upon what happened at the end of Mass Effect 3. But one thing's for sure is because it's BioWare, it's going to be a great game.
So is there anything you want to say to your fans before we go?
Oh, just you can find me on Twitter or Facebook if you're online and you want to reach out. I do read most everything, and I try and respond to people. Just thank you. Again, it's an incredible thing to be a part of such an extraordinary Mass Effect community, but even the Once Upon a Time community as well. It's been I feel like sounds like the luckiest guy in the world. So
finally, is there any other projects to be working on people will see in the future maybe?
Yeah, this new show, Murder in the First, you can look for it. Great cast: Taye Diggs, Kathleen Robertson, Tom Felton from Harry Potter, James Cromwell, Richard Schiff. So that'll be on very soon. You can look for that, and there's certainly more to come.
That's right. Thanks for your time, then. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.
Cheers.